Hey guys, it's FallenDice, and welcome to episode 37? I believe 37. FallenDice plays better than Buildcraft. And so we're going to go for a shorter episode today. I promise I'm going to try and keep it under in that half-hour-ish range or so. So basically, I've already started kind of doing the first part of today's project, which is digging out all the sand that we did and placing in the glass. Once all the glass is taken care of all the way around, then we can get our fireproof potion and go through and dig all this out and down to bedrock. So once again, we'll have lava the entire height of the room. The second thing that I'll be doing is we'll get to work on this a little bit. So all of this stuff I'm going to do kind of off camera. I recorded a bit of what I did over here, so I may throw a little bit of that in, just to kind of show the way of which we're doing this, but not a lot, not a long one, because that's kind of boring and it's kind of obvious what it is we're doing here. So, but like I said, then we're gonna get up into here. So we'll kind of pick out the height that we want some of our windows in, and we'll dig it all the way out, go back in behind us, and replacing with the netherrack fence posts and stuff to kind of give it some windows at a couple different levels. Get rid of all of our cobble here. And I think that's pretty much going to be what this episode is we'll get this all dug out, get one of those completely set up how we want it. So I'll do some recording as we kind of place everything, put in the roof, get our copy of this, and then we can see about maybe starting a builder on one of our secondary spots there. So anyway, so with that, I'll show you a little bit of what I did as far as digging this out, and then when I come back in, hopefully this entire center should be dug out. So all right, see you guys in a few. Alright, oh, I got a couple creeping Ghasts to watch out for, but we've completed the dig out down to head level 8. I found a couple caves underneath there. I haven't filled in all the glass yet because it just got easier. Instead of doing glass every level, just keep digging down. What I'll do is I'll just go to the bottom and jump up 2 levels of glass and just kind of walk around the edge placing it, which I think would be the easiest way to do this. And then we'll be taking our fire resist potion to go for a swim. I didn't actually dig out the entire thing. What I ended up doing was getting a filler and doing a square and then I just kind of rounded out the edges. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and place the glass, and I'll be right back. Alright, so got all of our glass in. Next step will be to go in and get the fire resist potions and then release all the lava around here. I had, as I was going through, added a couple slabs in some areas just in case the lava doesn't make it all the way back. I don't want anything kind of spawning behind there. Um, this one's actually got lava. I might need to go back and tweak that a little bit, but anyway, so I'm going to do that. I also got to figure out what I want to make the floor, because like as you can see, I've got zombie pigmen spawning in here, which is not a good thing. I don't want that. So, let me figure out how I want to make my floor. And when I come back in, I should have this completely encased in lava, and then hopefully a nice little floor to work at, and then I'll have a couple layers, because I'm not going to, like I said, right now I can see everything because Optifine has Void Fog turned off. But eventually I won't be, yeah, I'll be using Void or Optifine, but I'd rather not go all the way down this low. I don't think I need to go. I'd rather be up higher and use the underneath areas as redstone room area, because I can always go further under, because I'm definitely underneath the lava lake now, and I could dig deeper if I need to. I have ample room to do whatever wiring I might need to do. So yeah, we won't start worrying about wiring this thing up and getting the hopper system and XP system ready until the next episode. This one's just going to be kind of getting this area and that done. So let me get to work on that, and I will be right back. Alright, I think I've had a pretty productive day here. About ready to go up and start working on the sides here, but I figured I'd show you what I've accomplished. And let me know what you guys think about this style of episode. I mean, I know it's still fairly early in the episode, but um, yeah, let me know if it's something you want me to continue doing, because normally, you know, I tend to do a lot of the stuff on camera and commentating as I'm doing it. But I'm trying to find ways to condense an episode, but still feel like I accomplished a lot and enough in an episode to make it actually worth putting out. So yeah, just kind of let me know what you guys think, and we'll figure this out together, I guess. So first, yeah, you can see there's a gaping hole, and yes, I did say gaping hole. And a new way of getting down here. So we've got, and I went with just glass blocks because I wanted to keep the look of the room. So, you know, looking over here, yes, there's stairs, but it doesn't really take away from the look of the room, which is being completely surrounded by lava, which I really like. And by the way, that will be taken off, and before I actually do the blueprint, I'll probably take it off just so that I don't waste the materials on it, because when I build this, it'll build over the top of that. So, actually, I might do that in this next section when we're going through and fixing some things up. But anyway, so this first level takes us straight up to the level of our windmill room, which I plan on putting in here today as well. We'll go ahead and get this thing set up, but there's where our windmill is going to go. And then below here will be our redstone room, and I may decide to tweak a little bit on these just so I don't see the bottom floor through here. We'll see. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be down here for it to really matter. It'll just be an annoyance thing knowing that it's there, maybe. And I probably should change that to glass too. We'll see. But yeah, so this here will be the redstone room. And so this is kind of where all the stuff I don't want to see will be placed under here. Up top there, that will be the collection area. So as we come up here and take a peek, and again, this is definitely going to kind of evolve as I build this, but the spawning pads there, the strip here is where they're going to drop. So somewhere around here, and probably about, say, 3 levels up, will be hoppers that are going to be the size of these pads here. Not the wide ones, but the thin ones. And connected to those will be the power coming from our windmill over there. And so once I'll find some way of kind of dividing the room up here, that'll be an entire episode all by itself. But then we'll be able to come in here flip a switch somewhere, and it's just going to drop all of the experience orbs from the hoppers, and then we just kind of run through and collect them all off the floor, and it should be like instant level, who knows what, you know, because it's going to be from them sitting for a while. And I think we'll also have some kind of, down here somewhere, we'll have to put in an enchanting room for using it while we're doing that. And in addition, since we're getting all the gold and stuff, maybe we'll figure out some cool stuff to do in the corners, because we'll have all these rooms up there, up there, up there, and up there, and then of course all the gold down here. But we'll come up with some cool stuff to do down here. But yeah, so that's this so far, and then I'll show you a little bit what I did inside our first building. And it's probably not the most I not the coolest set of stairs, but it works, and so I'm okay with that. And like I said, it doesn't, it makes it so I'm not invisible. I mean, it is invisible. Yeah, it makes it so you don't really have to see everything that's going on the stairway. Still dangerous. All right, so this was definitely having spawns on it, so we had to take care of that. So I went ahead, and again, boring off-camera stuff. I can show you how I did this if you guys want. It seems even on these short things, I tend to do a lot of talking like I'm doing right now. But yeah, just kind of layer at a time, taking it out with my Maddox, which I've gone through a couple of those ones that I was kind of upset of getting, but now I wasn't too upset because I had a couple efficiency ones, so they made for quicker work of this. And then in addition to that, I decided to do the ceiling, and I was trying to think of what I wanted to use as a material, and there's two things to show here. First off, from the outside, I didn't want it to look like there was any other material. I need to kill you before you start blowing stuff up. Oh goodness. Don't hit. Why am I not moving? What the heck just happened? Okay. Alright, I'm back. I have no idea what that was. That was some weird type of glitch, but I can see right now I have damage. He took out one of my chests. Darn it. Okay, well, and I lost those contents, but blocks, but I can come up with more blocks. hate working in the Nether. It is so annoying. Alright, well anyway, the reason why I came out here is if you look from here, you can't really tell that there's anything different on the ceiling. You can't tell that it's made from another type of material. Other than the corner. And we have fence posts in the corner. And the reason why I did this is the top of the roof is actually made out of stairs. I used nether brick stairs so that I could have the same building material for the roof, at least for where you could see, but it still couldn't spawn any of the mobs. What the heck? That's weird. Alright, but yeah, it couldn't spawn any of the mobs. And then after that, on the inside, obsidian, which kind of makes it look like you're looking up at a night sky. It really takes the nether out of it. I like how that looks. It actually really looks good in the nether. It just gives it a black sky, which, because you get the dark look of the nether to begin with, I think it just fits. So we'll head up top and kind of show off what I was saying with the roof. And then in addition to that, we'll kind of talk about what we're going to do next, which is to add in our windows. Hopefully I don't get knocked off of here. So yeah, you can see we got stairs going around the outside, and then the top is just obsidian, which it looks good. Now, looking over there, I kind of took a closer look, and from here I'm kind of explain what it is. But there's about 2 blocks. Oh, where are you? I hear you. There you are. Alright, so there's 2 blocks. Oh, nice shot. Is there another one? Okay. There's 2 blocks on the top, and then you've got two fence posts. Then we've got 5 blocks down, and then 2 more fence posts. So I am considering doing something very similar to that. I think that'll probably end up looking... Oh, goodness. You were right there. Something similar to that. I hate the nether. When I get this all closed up, it'll be all nice. I don't have to deal with them anymore. It's just this process. Alright. So, that's level 1. And we'll drop down. Oh, where are you? Come on. Are you serious? No, 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 no. Oh, come on. There goes my armor. Oh, wait. Drink it down. You piece of garbage. You can't destroy the nether brick. So you just must have just knocked me off. I haven't even said anything bad about him. I learned my lesson from my last episode. I haven't said anything bad about him. Yet they still torment me. Alright, let me get out of here. Actually, let me... There we go. We'll get back up to the top and then we'll continue our conversation. That didn't help. Can't throw them high enough. But if I throw it there, at least I can land back on my block here. Alrighty. Let's get the old bow ready. Oh, you're in here. What are the rules for spawning gas? I know they need a certain amount of space, but are they able to spawn on this? Because they seem to be inside here, and that's a bad thing if they're going to be spawning inside here. So I may have to look that up. But, alright. Let's head back up here and see how much damage is done. Hopefully he just knocked me off. But I think I probably did lose a ladder or 2. Yeah, 2 ladders. Okay. Anyway, so that was 1. That's 2. Okay. So this is where our fence post layer is going to go. Let's go ahead and repair this. I probably should keep this at the ready. Still got plenty of good life on my armor. But anyway. So the goal is we're just going to go through and just take out this entire level and kind of keep watching for gas. And yeah, I'm not going to wiki watch this, so I will come back once I've made it all the way through here. I did forget that I do have this thing left to do yet here. I still have to take care of the these corners. So actually I'm going to go ahead, since I'm at this stage here, although I do need to make sure that I don't oh, that's right. This is the spot that I can go all the way to the bottom. I'm thinking on some of the corners I might be hovering over lava, and I would hate if I dug myself straight down into lava. That would be not cool. But alright, I think that's at this point it's all okay. Good, cool. And then all I got to do is just take the elevator back up. So anyway, so alright. Again, I'm gonna finish digging out the outside, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. So I've got the ring, although, oh yeah, it looks like it's only, this obsidian roof is fools you. I'm sitting there looking, thinking that I'd only had 1 row, because I'm forgetting that that's obsidian, it's not the sky. Alright, so looking over there, it looks like they go in groups of 2. So it'll be like 1 block between the fence posts, and then 2 blocks, and then 1 block, and then 2 blocks to kind of give it some spacing. So we're going to go ahead and try that. So actually I need to go 1 more. Although actually, nope. The key is going to be to figure out exactly where this goes, because the outsides all seem to be one block and then the fence post. So we'll try that. Let's see if I go 1, and I'm only experimenting here because I want to start actually over here and then come around so I'd actually have a way off of this. So it's 1 fence, 1 fence, 2 fence, 1 fence, 2. There we go. Fence, 1, and this will be a fence here. Okay, gotcha. Alright, well that's simple enough to do. So now I just gotta kind of do it backwards. So it's 2. Man, dangerous work up here. Actually, I need to do both levels. Alright, so 2. Right. And the fence, 1. Oops. Fence. That was 1, right? So it's got to go 2 again then. Okay, good. Once I get this done, I'm going to go around the corner just to kind of see how it looks. I want to get a feel for this before I settle on it and decide to kind of keep it like this. Okay. I'm creeping along the edges. Alright, yeah, I can dig that. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to finish this whole row here. We're going to be dropping down and doing another row again, but I want to finish this one. Then we'll head outside, take a look at it from a distance. God, I love that hole. We'll look at it from a distance and kind of see how it looks before we do the next row. Kind of see how far down we maybe want to go. So anyway, all right, I'll be back. All right, so that's how she looks, and I did make another change. Where are you? I did make another change. What I did is I added a ring of fences around the outside, so I was able to cap the corners with the full block, and then the fence gate on top, which should prevent them from doing any kind of spawning. So I do think this looks good. In addition, I also got rid of our... Wait a minute. Before I go near my chest again. God, stop making noise when I'm near my chest. I gotta get a better entrance into here. I moved my fences to the inside of the wall here now, instead of on the inside here. So I think I got a little bit more safety as I'm doing all this. Man, that got me all nervous now. So now our next thing is to see how far down we want to put our next row of windows. And I can make that decision in here, I think. Unfortunately, I'm still going to have to go to this level to get rid of the row of cobble. Which means, I don't think that's be a bad idea to maybe make that our next row. So that could be the bottom of our next row. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll go up there, and we'll dig our next ring around here. I'm still going to leave this access here just to have. Come on. And then, like I said, then just like before, we'll just run around like this, hollow this out, and we'll put in the exact same pattern as above. And then that will be a perfect template blueprint, which, however you want to call it, for each one of these rooms. They'll all end up coming out looking just like this, so we'll have all 4 of them. And then I'll pretty much just be able to pick and choose what I want to put in each one of these. Whether I want to make one of these my my bloodwood tree room, and just different stuff. So anyway, I'm going to finish hollowing this out. We'll go ahead and put in our fence posts, and then I'll come back and we'll take a peek at it from maybe up there as we're coming into the area and see how this thing looks. So I will be right back. Alright, so that's how she looks from here. It's alright, but I think it definitely looks better from below. And I do have one more idea in store for this. And that is that. Let me get a little bit further down here so I can show you that. I am going to make a blueprint of that. The 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 bridges going across, and I'm going to bridge them together. I think that there should be a way to get from each one of these to each other from up above. So I'm thinking maybe at the level of that second or the lower windows, we'll have that going across, so you'll be able to kind of go out from maybe the center of each one into that one and that one. I haven't quite figured how exactly, but I like this. I think that'll kind of add more to the look of the these rooms and buildings. And this is definitely gonna look cooler too when we get that glass mob trap going all the way to the ceiling. But yeah, all right. So this is definitely coming along well. Still have no idea what I'm gonna put inside of here yet. But that's a good problem to have, is a lot of space and needing to come up with what I want to put in there. And I may recreate some of the stuff that I do in my regular world inside here. You know, instead of having to run back and forth from the nether to the main world, if I put some of the important stuff out here, where I still to this point, I'm not having any lag issues yet. We'll see what happens once I start this bad boy up. Um, maybe what I wonder. I always thought that there was really never a way to turn off the spawner for the Endermen, and just now I thought of it. Again, seeing as I'm at the beginning, you know, I could see if there's a possibility of adding this in, but maybe there's a way that I could set up some vertical wiring to go up at each one of these. And since they're only 12, I could run redstone across each one and kind of build this as I'm going up, but make a switch that when you flip the switch, it would power um, every single piston. Sorry, trying to get that quiet there. But yeah, so we could power every single piston, and that would extend them all, and then there would be no spawning pads or positions for them to spawn at, which means that it would basically shut down the mob farm. And then I wouldn't have pistons going back and forth. It's worth looking into. I think when I get into my design phase for the actual mob trap, I'm going to have to go into my creative world and play with that a little bit, but I like the idea of that. And I like how these are going to turn out. I still need to go up and take out the internal wall here. It was just easier as I was building this to kind of go in a circle all the way around. So I'll go up to the top and take out the inside, probably right before I decide to make the blueprint. But I think we'll go ahead and call this an episode. Hopefully this is a much shorter episode. We'll see when I get to the editing. But I still think we got a bit done. Made some headway into our designs here. Things are really kind of moving along. Actually, that was the thing I wanted to... Oh no. I hope that wasn't one of the things that got blown up. Please, please, please. Oh, good. I had made the windmill and some gears and stuff to come out here, and that would have sucked if that was one of the things that had gotten knocked into the lava. So, before we end this, I wanted to go and put up my windmill. Get that thing up and running. I apologize right now for the Skype sounds going off. I gotta figure out how to turn those down here, but I'll do that after we're done here. So, anyway, let's see. I need a block I can pillar up on. I need you, and I need you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so there's the center. And I think this is probably only 13, so it's 1. Actually, I should go out 1 so I can actually place it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's 6, then that's 7, and I think that's where I want it. Woohoo! Success! It fits. No warning. It's really freaking big. Alright. Well, there we go. We got our windmill in here. Eventually we'll route power to it, but I just wanted to get that thing up and built. So, but anyways, yeah, that's an episode. I think we did good. Next episode, I think we'll go ahead and get started working on, we'll get the blueprint made, start building some more of these, and I want to get all 4 of those built so that I can start putting up the glass. I'm going to run away from him just because I don't want him blowing this stuff up. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and I want to get the 4 outside corners built so that I can then run my glass all the way up to the ceiling, and then I can do all the work that I do from now on in the safety away from ghasts. Because as you can see, one ghast hit on one of these glass walls, and I'd have lava everywhere that I'd have to clean up. So, dangerous work. And I think the first time I have one of these walls go out, I'm probably just going to go into peaceful and say, screw you guys. Alright, so we will call that an episode, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.